right, viewers, let's cut across right now to Gujarat. The latest coming in from Rajkot and Ahmedabad. Rajkot, where former Gujarat Chief Minister Vijay Rupani will be laid to rest today. Funeral procession right now on the mortal remains of Gujarat's former Chief Minister Vijay Rupani, who was one of the victims of the deadly air crash in Ahmedabad, were handed over to his family this afternoon. He was cremated with full state honours. In his honour, Rajkot has declared a voluntary half-day closure. Prayer meeting scheduled for the 17th of this month. I want to cut across right now to my colleague Brijesh Doshi, who's joining us from Rajkot. Brijesh, the final rites taking place of Mr. Rupani today. What's the latest?
Yes, Preeti, the last journey of Mr. Vijay Rupani, the former Chief Minister of Gujarat, has started from his residence to the funeral house. So now, in a short while from now on, the last rites will be taken place at the Rajkot, and the all top BJP leadership, be it Union Home Minister Amit Shah, Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel, Union Minister Patel, the Governor of Gujarat, Acharya Devrat, all are present there in the last rites. They have given the tribute. They all followed the Sarkar. The government protocol has been followed, and the tribute was given to the former Chief Minister at the residence itself. All has given the last tribute to former Chief Minister and the tallest leader of the Saurashtra, one of the a nice and a gem of a person who was always available for the common man. He gave the sign that CM is equal to common man, and I am the common man who lives with the common people. During his regime of 2016 to 2021, he truly gave that sign to people that he was among them, and he lived as a common man during those 5 years of chief ministership. He was spent almost 50 years in the political and the social life in Saurashtra. He started his career from ABVP and ended as a chief minister of Gujarat for 5 years. Then he was given the responsibility of the Punjab BJP in charge. Before he died, he was busy during the Ludhiana by-poll, which will be held on 19th June. So he was there in Punjab on the 11th June for the preparation of the by-polls, and then on 12th June this incident was happened, and Gujarat lost one of the biggest leader of BJP, Vijay Rupani.
You know, Brijesh, stay with me. Tragic visuals coming in from Rajkot. The remains after DNA identification were handed over to the family this afternoon. A funeral procession was taken out, final rites for the public to come and pay their final respects, and any moment now the cremation of the former Chief Minister, Mr. Vijay Rupani, will take place. The prayer meeting is scheduled for 17th June in Rajkot and 19th and 20th June in Gandhinagar. I want to cut across to my colleague Vidya, who has been reporting from Ahmedabad over the course of the last 2 days, steadfastly bringing us every update coming in from the civil hospital, where DNA testing continues. Vidya, what more can you add? How many remains have been handed over? What is the current situation?
We have been speaking to a lot of people, and they said that about more than 115, DNA sample matches have been done. The handing over is slightly on the slower side. It's about 70 families have been handed over. In fact, right now, if I can just show you, there is right outside, there's at the mortuary, there is an ambulance waiting. Even at this time, right now, in fact, there is heavy rain. The monsoon has just struck the state of Gujarat, especially Ahmedabad. It has just reached, and there's a heavy downpour. But in the midst of all that, the process of handing over of the mortal remains to the people, whoever have been waiting in the last many days, is certainly there. But we have been speaking to a lot of people, and they kept saying that it's been 5 days now. They haven't heard and they haven't got the all-important call that the administration has been promising. On the other hand, we have also spoken to a lot of people who said that why is it that there is no final figure that is being given out? It's just always an addition that people have been doing, like 241 have passed away on the flight, while there could be about 29, 30 more people on the ground. But the administration has never really conveyed a final full figure in spite of 5 days passing by. And there is no reason also given as to why they have not arrived at the computation as to why a final figure of how many people really were hurt in this entire incident. Well, all that has not really been given. So, but then probably with the investigation catching a little headway, it is the investigation and the entire the process of handing over the mortal remains being given out. We will probably in some time get a final figure as to what really is the casualty in this particular incident that has created a disastrous incident of the airline crash right here in Ahmedabad.
Vidya, I want to ask you one quick question, because it's been an agonizing wait for the bereaved, the loved ones. 3 days, 72 hours, Vidya, was what the time was given to them that possibly there could be a DNA match. It doesn't seem that is going to be possible, because 72 hours have now passed, and with at least, what I've been given to understand from you, only 70, mortal remains or bodies have been handed over. So the whole process to complete is going to take a very long while.
In fact, that is exactly the reason why we did see a lot of, when I was speaking, earlier in the day when I was speaking to some people, they were very upset, especially one family who had lost their sister. They said, it's been 5 days and we have not got that call. It's really frustrating what's really happening. They do understand that it's a scientific process, and only after the entire matching is done that they will get a call. But, the grief and this entire frustration of wait is something that is really, taking the worst of them. They were pretty angry. When I was speaking to one of the family member here, he was very angry. He said that, it's been 5 days since we have got any news. So it does seem like the restlessness and the anger is simmering in, but then the administration trying its best. Remember, there's nothing that they really can do much at this juncture, but they are trying to speed up the DNA process. There are more than 114 matches that have been done in the afternoon by afternoon itself, and the handing over process is also underway. We saw that former Chief Minister Rupani is handing over, that happened right here. That was the only one that took a little while, but then apart from that, as soon as the families reach here, the ambulance is sent inside, and the handing over process is done. They're trying to do it at the earliest and trying to make sure that there are no mistakes done that could add on to the grief of the families.
So they appreciate you joining us, Brijesh. Thank you there for joining us there. Because when you lose a loved one in an accident like this, there is never quite any closure. Those tears never dry. But the agonizing wait right now to at least give a befitting, graceful funeral to a death that was so much in the public glare is something that the families are desperate for. And we really do hope that that DNA match happens as quickly for them as possible.